hikers found this suicide note on the mountain.
Oh, my God.
Doesn't make sense. JR had his ups and downs just like anybody else, but he loved his life. He wouldn't have wasted it. Especially not like this.
What do you mean?
JR was terrified of heights. He hated to fly. He wouldn't even ride in an elevator. Why would he climb a mountain too?
I have no clue.
Well, aren't you suspicious? I mean, this doesn't make sense.
Most of life doesn't make sense, starting with the Big Bang.
JR didn't jump.
A lot of people think he did.
Is the coroner going to do an autopsy?
Coroners don't usually do autopsies in suicides, especially where the cause of death is obvious.
Where's Diablo Canyon?
West of town, why?
We should start our investigation there.
What investigation?
Find out who murdered Ruth's son.
We went over this already.
We did?
We did, but read my lips again. This is out of my jurisdiction.
Guess what? I don't have a jurisdiction. I'll go there myself.
No, you won't. You head out there by yourself, you get lost. You'll die. Your bones will be picked clean by vultures.
Sounds like an after-Christmas sale in New York.
Even worse, I'll have to write the whole sordid mess up.
Why? The sordid mess won't be in your jurisdiction.
I'll get the sheriff's report off the internet and drive you out there.
Not on that, I hope.
You ever been on a bike?
Never. I'm just not that keen to be an organ donor.
Then you haven't lived.
Though if I rode a motorcycle, I'd be living.
Well, it'd be a start. I'll get the car. You'll need some decent hiking shoes.
Oh, these are fine. I'm a New Yorker. We walk anywhere. Besides, we need to be at the airport in 20 minutes.
Why?
Come on.
Oh, there he is. Hello, Nigel.
This is like a gag, right?
No gag. That's Nigel.
Why is he rubbing his head with a lemon?
It cures headaches. I'm afraid he has a wicked hangover.
This guy actually works for you?
He runs my lab. He'll be a lot of help in the investigation. He's very talented.
At what?
I feel like a bloody mountain goat. Why couldn't we drive up here?
Oh, you need four-wheel drive. And I thought New Yorkers like to walk.
This isn't a walk. It's a death march.
We're almost there.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
This is where the hikers found JR's suicide note. He came down the hillside right there, crossed to the edge and jumped from here. Yellow police tape at the bottom of the cliff is where the hikers found a body.
He was terrified of heights. He would never have tried to commit suicide by jumping off a mountain.
He left a suicide note here. They found the body down there. Connect the dots.
Did you see the note?
No?
Well, I did. It was typed. And who types a suicide note?
Methodical, organized people.
That's where they found the body. He didn't jump from here.
How'd he get there, fly?
He was pushed, or if he was unconscious, or, worse, he was dropped over the edge.
What are you talking about?
If he'd jumped out from the cliff, then he would have missed that rock outcropping completely, and he would have landed, right there by that tree. But if he'd been pushed or dumped, then he would have hit the outcropping, which would have altered the trajectory of his fall, and he would have landed, right where they found the body.
Nigel, you're brilliant. Didn't I tell you he was brilliant?
Too many times. Look, if the kid was afraid of heights, I'm guessing he didn't just come take a swan dive from the cliff. He probably inched out to the edge, took a deep breath, looked out, said a Hail Mary, and dropped. Hit the rock outcropping on the way down and landed right where he was found.
Not bad. But wrong.
Wrong. I've been a detective for, I don't know, 25 years. You've been a detective for, let's see, for never?
Prudence? Look at this.
What did you find?
Boot prints. Someone came down this hill and then walked back up again. And it looks like they were wearing cowboy boots.
Nigel found cowboy boot prints.
Cowboy boots in Wyoming. Wow, the kid's hot.
The prints coming down the hill are, on average, 57% deeper and 33% wider than the boot prints going back up the hill.
So someone was heavier coming down the hill than going back up. So what?
Well, apart from an incredible crash diet, how else would you explain the sudden weight loss?
This is a camping area. Someone came down carrying something heavy, like a backpack full of food, water, fishing gear on the
Or
way.
a body that they pushed or dumped off the cliff. And then they walked right back up the hill.
Limped. The boot prints indicate a limp, favoring the right leg.
Those prints disappear way before you get to the cliff.
Because there's rock there, not mud.
Fine, but whoever came down the hill could have gone anywhere from there.
Not with a body. Dead weight is very difficult to carry.
Whatever. We're done here. Go on up to the top of the hill. I'll get the car and meet you.
The car? I thought you told me you couldn't drive up here.
I said we needed four-wheel drive. I have four-wheel drive. Oop.
I can't believe this. I mean, he made us walk all the way up here just because I wouldn't follow his advice and change my shoes. I mean, it's just so bloody childish, isn't it?
But your feet must be killing you. Why didn't you just change your shoes?
Because I didn't want to, did I?
Wow. Now that is totally childish.
Oh, mind your own beeswax, Nigel.
The lab results on your blood sample came back.
And?
You were right, it's blood.
Yes. I knew it. I could feel it. I mean, I had this sixth sense, you know what I mean? I mean, detectives, the really good ones, I mean, they must have that sort of feeling all the time.
It wasn't JR's blood type. His is AB negative. The blood in his house is O positive.
The murderers. JR resisted. He got cut.
Assuming there is a murderer, which means 35% of the entire population are now suspects. This pig doesn't have wings.
Pardon?
Doesn't fly.